Good morning, everyone. Rachel here from The Free Change. Today, we're going to be discussing why someone would choose to live empowered with doTERRA essential oils, and the why, meaning why you have chosen to embark on this journey to begin with. So usually it comes down to people who have been suffering with their physical and emotional health and well-being, and they're just looking for something different other than repeating the same old patterns and toxic patterns and behaviors that have led to side effects and have led to other health conditions. So that's a surface level why someone says, hey, I'm willing to try essential oils because I've got nothing to lose. But what I want to do, whether you've been using essential oils for a day, a week, or 7 years like us, is I want to discuss what it means to live empowered with doTERRA, and that word empowerment and what it encompasses and how it can help you to truly get the most out of your own wellness journey and to start putting yourself first. Every single time you are navigating a situation regarding physical health or emotional health, we have a choice to make. We have a choice to put in the extra effort and to look up and research, do we have an oil for that? And how would I apply that in my daily life? Or you can go back to those age-old patterns of reaching for something you know nothing about that's potentially toxic for your body and getting the same results, which is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. So I talk a lot about what it means to live empowered. And I've written down 8 different steps or 8 different perspectives of what empowerment means in general. And then we'll apply them to living empowered in life and health with doTERRA. So I'll be referring to some notes as we go through. So empowerment means accessing and marshalling all of the passion, power, and purpose that you have inside of you, so you can live the way you truly desire. Empowerment is the act of investing in oneself with more authority and control over your own path. Now, I've personally witnessed many transformations that have occurred when people have said, I'm willing to try essential oils, being the first step of the rest of their lives. And my family is an example of that. And we currently have just under 4,000 families attached to our Free Change tribe that will attest to that as well. But it's not to say that some of us don't lose sight of what this journey is supposed to represent for us and our emancipation from the hopelessness or the cycles that are no longer serving us. An empowered life has a completely different quality from one that's fraught with hopelessness and resentment for a system, for a cycle of things that keep happening to you. All of that stuff goes away when you take the reins back over your own life and live empowered. Pardon me. Many people say that empowerment is a word that sort of triggers them, and it's quite overused and quite wishy-washy. But try as I might, I cannot find a more appropriate word that I believe is required to live a meaningful and purposeful life and to align your activities in life with what you're passionate about and with who you really are and with health and well-being. So it's just a word that may seem cliche, it may be a trigger, but it may be a trigger for a reason, because it requires our action and our presence in our own life to live meaningfully and purposefully. So empowerment is knowing how to access more power and self-authority in the precise moments that you feel like you have none of it. But in those precise moments that you're feeling depleted, out of energy, out of power, and not yourself, what can you do? What oils can you reach for? What wellness routine can you implement to bring yourself back behind the wheel of your life? When you believe you have no control over what's happening around you in your life, any part of your life, but especially your health, is when you will not be able to get all of the other things off the ground that you've been working towards, especially if your health and well-being is suffering. When you're empowered, you are fully aware of the challenges and you see them with eyes wide open. So when you're feeling your best, you have clarity of mind, you have energy, you are vibrant, you can see your challenges laid out before you and you approach them with an open heart and you know what it takes to navigate those successfully. You are at the top of your game. That is living empowered. And finally, you know when you're empowered that you are the master of your own ship and you realize that you can co-create what is occurring in your life. Therefore, you can shift what is happening in your life by generating the right changes within yourself, acquiring the right kind of support by tweaking your wellness routine, by changing up the oils you're using, by diving deeper into a certain area of your mental health and well-being or physical health, and move forward with clarity. It's about taking your power back every single day. And it's about knowing if you drop the ball, if you get distracted, if life catches up and steamrolls you, your doTERRA journey, your doTERRA tribe, your doTERRA account is still there as a beacon of empowerment if you are ready to own it. So I hope that that is helpful and has been helpful in reminding you that why you set out to begin with, whether it was a week, a month, or 7 years ago, sometimes we can lose our way. But if you understand that living empowered means stepping back in and owning your life, there is nothing more important than that for yourself and to set an example for your children, because the world needs hope more now than ever before. And that is exactly what living empowered with doTERRA can bring into hearts and homes. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy living empowered with these gifts of the earth. Love you all. Bye.